Hey YouTube friends, welcome to Arcade Treasure Center. My name is Roy, and if this is the first time you've ever viewed this channel, well, I'm a full-time reseller. I sell on eBay primarily. Go to garage sales, thrift stores, estate sales, flea markets, trade shows, just about anywhere I can find items to flip for a profit. So this morning, I've got a few items to go pull. We're going to go pull those items here real quickly. Last night I made some good sales. I printed off the page of what I got to pick up. I've got 7 items that sold, so we're gonna go get those items and pull them, and I'll tell you about what I paid for them, where I got them, and what they sold for. So hopefully you enjoy this video. I hope everybody out there is being safe, and yeah, let's go pull those items. So the first item we're gonna go pull out is over in here. Let me move this stuff from here to the other side. Ooh, it's way down inside there. Oh no, it's right there. All right, let me get this lid off here. Okay, this is the first item that's going out. It's the Weird and Wild Creatures. I might need 2 hands for this because it's kind of heavy. Oh, I think I got it. I'll leave that lid off for a minute. All right, let me go put this item down. I'll tell you all about it. Ooh, a little close. This box contains a bunch of cards, big cards and small cards. It's if you haven't ever seen this before, it's got a lot of informative information about characters and animals, and it's got a lot of made up characters. But anyway, it's got a lot of information, and of course with everything going on in the world right now, a lot of things, people are doing things at home, so it's also got some 3-packs of small cards. It's got all jumbo cards. This probably weighs about, I'm gonna say probably about 8 pounds. It's pretty heavy, and this sold for $35, and the buyer paid the shipping. All right, this next item that sold is inside here, and it's right there. So this is a blue Irish tweed hat. Even though it's an Irish tweed hat, it was made in Scotland. It's a very popular, it's Merco's type hat. It's Trinity. It's got multiple colors. Let me see if I can get in here with you can see the kind of bluish colors, and it's got the line on it. Anyway, this is a real nice hat. It's new with the tags. Picked it up at a thrift store, and it sold for $29.99, and the buyer paid the shipping. So like many of you other resellers, I'm sure you're working on your unlisted inventory or your death pile. Well, I've got a few of these items that sold overnight or what I just listed. So it's good to keep listings because you can't sell if you don't list. And one of the items that I sold was also in the bin where that hat was. And it's over in here. And it's right here. And let me hold this. So I guess I would say if you come across these Dunnan mugs, and you can see right here it says Dunnan stoneware made in Scotland. If you come across these mugs, pick them up because they are what I call BOLO item, or be on the lookout for item. I've come across these at thrift shops. Not a lot, but I have come across these in their coffee cup sections, and they'll sell for good money. I listed it, it sold right away. It sold for $14 plus the buyer paid the shipping. It's got some pretty good designs on it. All right, let's go pull the next item. All right, so the next item I sold was a retail arbitrage item, and they're right back in here. I sold 3 of these, so it means I only got 1 left. And you can see the price tag I paid for it. These are Mad Gear scooter stands. They're a retail arbitrage item that I picked up. Let me set them down right here. So you can see I only paid 25 cents a piece for them. They're not fast sellers, but I've sold all but one that I did pick up, so they do sell. I picked them up probably all of them I picked up probably about 3 months ago. I can't remember exactly what I had, maybe 10, 12 of them. So they've been selling. They're just not extremely fast, but I got 1 left. And these sold, all 3 of these sold for a total of $22.77, free shipping. So here we're going to go pick up an item that is also back here in the corner. It's in this tub here. I was a really good find. I was really pleased when I picked it up. And it's this right here. Let me get that set down. All right. Well, what this is, and you can kind of see it's folded up. This is a United States Olympic team polo bag. I found it at a thrift store. I was tickled as punch to find it. You just set it down right there. I know you can't see it there, so I got the picture up here where you can see it. I was just tickled as punch to find it. It was brand new, still in its bag, and it's a rare item. It's hard to find. The prices I found on eBay not on eBay. Prices I found on the internet. I only found 2 others, and one sold for over $100 and one sold for $75. And I ended up selling this for $60 free shipping. And that's great because I only got a few dollars into it. So I was really happy to sell that. And it is a Ralph Lauren polo. There's the Ralph Lauren polo. There's the official seal. And it was made specifically for the U.S. Olympic team. I should have stayed in that corner because the other item's back there too. And it's back in this other tub. Oh, get this out of the way. I need to get these. This is the next item that sold. It's back here. And I'll set it down. Oh, let me set it down here. I need to get these sold. I don't know whether to get these. These are retail arbitrage items, but they're not selling very fast. They're probably a kind of a bad buy, I guess. I don't know. I've sold a few of them, but they're kind of slow. You can see they were a retail arbitrage item. They were marked from 14 down to 9 down to 4, and I thought they were going to be really good sellers. I got them before Christmas time, and they're pretty slow. They're kind of neat little characters. They're called Untamed, or little finger characters, but they're animated. So I thought they were going to do really good, but they're not. So I'm going to go ahead and put those back. I'll probably just list the whole thing as one big lot and get rid of it. I'm not sure. Anyway, I'd like to get rid of those, but that's another story. Anyway, this is the item that sold. This is a Splash and Play by Best Way. And you can see there, it's like a little, I don't know what that is. A fish or something, canoe type thing for kids. Anyway, it was a good little find. Picked it up at a thrift shop. Let me see what it sold for. And it sold for $16.95, free shipping. Still going to go out at a first class rate. So that was a good little find also. All right, so this other item that sold, I'm really happy about. I'm going to have to get it out. It's on the bottom down here. Is in here. Let me see if I can set this off. This is what sold. It's a space hop game from the 1970s. I'm sure you probably haven't heard of it. But let me see if I can get this out. I don't know if I can do this with one hand. Let me set you down for a minute. All right, there we go. It's a good thing you have a camera with a tripod. All right, so this is the Space Hop Game of Planets. Discover the secrets of the universe as you hop through space and time. Let me set that down. This is a board game. When I went to go visit my daughter, we ran to a couple of thrift shops, and she located this on a shelf, and she said, well, what do you think? You think this will sell? And I looked at it, and board games sell pretty good, especially right now with everything going on in the world. Board games are selling really good. But I thought this was pretty neat. And it's 1970s, so we picked it up, or she found it. So this board game sold for $34.99, shipped. And those are all the items that I got going out. All right, so one thing before I wrap all these up, one thing I want to talk about was I got this shirt from Anthony over at Froggy Flips. If you haven't checked out Froggy Flips, and a lot of you probably already have, but if you haven't seen Anthony over at Froggy Flips, I'll put a description down below. He's a real funny eBay seller. He puts out good information, so he's got some good knowledge. He sells on eBay, he sells on FBA. I think he sells on a couple other platforms, but he does a really good job. I also got this nice little note from Anthony. It says, Hi, Roy. Thank you so much, my friend. I can't tell you how much I appreciate your support. Stay safe. Cheers, Anthony Froggy Flips. And I really appreciate it. Thank you, Anthony, if you're watching. The other reason I got this is because, and I'm going to say it, his wife has MS. And so he's selling his shirts to support the MS Foundation. So if you're interested in and you watch one of his videos, he has links down below his videos to where you can order one of these shirts. You don't have to, but they're there and they're available, and I like it. So anyway, that was one of the other things I wanted to talk about, and so I'm gonna get all these items wrapped up. All right, so I got the labels printed. I already printed the label for this box right here. I'm gonna have to send it out FedEx because of the weight. It said weight at 8 pounds, and it was $30 to mail it out to United States Postal Service, or $16 for me to mail out with FedEx. So I'm gonna mail out with FedEx. And now I'm gonna get all the labels put on everything and take it to the post office. So I'm gonna get the labels put on, and I appreciate everybody out there watching. Thanks for everything. Be sure that if you haven't subscribed, be sure you subscribe. And if you want to do any shopping on eBay or Amazon, you can go through the affiliate links down below that I have in the description. It really helps out the channel. To everyone out there, please be safe. All you resellers, find it, sell it, profit. Take care, everyone. Have a great day.